Unitarian Universalist faith has been wrapped around a promise, a covenant. This covenant calls us to be open, curious, and receptive to each other. The covenant calls us to value differences and approach them with respectful curiosity. It calls us to listen deeply, to use kind language, and to speak our truths. Knowing that from time to time conflict will arise, it calls us to seek out the roots of conflict and to put it in the work that's needed to resolve it. Much of my early understanding of this covenant related to the spiritual journeys of the Unitarian Universalists around me. Many of us have beliefs that might seem different or strange to others in our schools, in our work, our social circles, and sometimes even in our own families. Unitarian Universalism provides a sanctuary where we can rise up and shout or sing our truth in beloved safety. The thing is, there is so much more to our covenant. It runs deeper than beliefs or conversations. The faith journey that we're on here together flows into the very core of our identity. The question of who we are is as much a part of what brings us together as what we believe about the world around us. It is every bit as important for us to covenant to love, affirm, and support each other as we grow into our identities, even when that identity might be unfamiliar. For some of us, our understanding of who we are might remain relatively unchanged over time, and that's okay. For others, we might realize something about ourselves that completely shatters and then rebuilds who we are. And that can be scary. That can be dangerous. That can be beautiful. When a person comes into deeper awareness of their gender, for example, it can be a huge moment in their life journey. It often means that what the world around them has been expecting of them has not really fit who they are. It might mean that parts of them as basic as the words used to talk about them, he or she, have been incorrect all this time. Perhaps the right pronouns are actually they, them, ze, or something else. The daily reality for those in identity transition is that who they are is often misunderstood. It sometimes can be judged quickly, and sometimes it can be judged unfairly out there. The Unitarian Society of New Haven needs to be an identity sanctuary as much as it is a belief sanctuary. So how do we as a faith community support identity journeys as successfully as we support belief journeys? It begins the same way that this homily began, with a promise, with a covenant. It goes something like this. We promise that as your identity unfolds, we will love you as you are. We will call you by your name and use your correct pronouns. We will respect and affirm you in the body you're in, as you are. We will not expect you to explain or justify yourself. We can create this deep sanctuary here and now by telling each other our names and our pronouns, no matter how much we assume others might know them. We can put our pronouns on our name tags. We can make it a welcoming practice to greet each other this way. Hi, I'm Jesse Greist. My pronouns are he, him. I invite all the children and young people